Good morning. Quick continuation from yesterday's story. Things turned out much better than I deserved or had any expectations that they would. Most businesses are about relationships, and this one's no different. My borrower quit his job and couldn't close his transaction. So I went into the office, shut my door, and got to work. I had to preserve the relationships that it took months to establish. First, I called my buyer and I told him that as soon as he was working for 30 days and had two pay stubs, give me a call, I'd requalify him. I called his attorney, basically told them the same thing. Now, that's the easy part. My client and his attorney, that was the easy part. The next step was a little bit tricky. What did I have to put in the plus column to help preserve these other relationships? Well, I had a paid for FHA 203K after improved value appraisal. That's big. I had a paid for HUD consultant specification repair, which is big. I also had a fully approved contractor ready to start the project tomorrow. All I needed was someone to buy the property, which is the hardest thing to get. But anyway, so I pulled out my file folder that I had on all the buyers I had pre-approved but hadn't found properties yet. I started making phone calls, one after another after another. By noon, I had several that wanted this exact type of property, and I had a couple that were hot for it. They had seen this property before and they wanted it. Okay, it was off the market because the other client had a contract on it. So they're amped, and I'm taking them to meet the with the real estate agent this Saturday. Both clients, so they're really amped for it. So once I have my ducks in a row, I call the listing agent, the seller's attorney, and set up the two showings for my client this Saturday. If one of them doesn't sign a contract on the spot, I'd be very surprised. They both have been looking at this property for a long time. They've actually been in it, and they're just going back to look again just to make sure that nothing else has happened that would require additional construction. So yesterday the glass was half empty and I was feeling low, but today the glass is half full and I was able to preserve these valuable relationships. Now, I promise we'll talk about ITINs on Monday. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about the process of rehab, purchase rehab, refinance rehab, anything like that, if you're interested in it, I'm doing a webinar. Go to therehabman.com, sign up for the webinar, and I'll make sure that I get you the web address to sign up for it. So have a great, safe weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Bye.